Hello guys, so I am back with you today to film another junk journal, and you can see my pregnant belly with a blanket over it, and I love this thing. I don't know, I've just been in a really creative headspace lately, which I'm super excited about because I have so many junk journals lined up and I need to go. Like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I hit like a wall creatively and I just don't want to do it. And then I'll get into like planning mode where I just want to make things in my planners. And then I'll get into filming mode where I want to film all the time, and then I get back into this junk journal mode. And this is the mode that I'm in right now, and I'm super, super happy. I've been loving planning too, though, so don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like that. It's just that I have been really having new ideas and fresh perspective. I've been learning some new techniques. My hubby bought me a sewing machine, and so I've been able to do some sewing in this journal. Super, super happy about that. Excited because I feel like it just gives my journals and my work a higher quality, and I'm super happy about that. So let's just get going because I don't know how much time I got. This is a heavily layered cover journal. She is fat, she is chunky, she is lovely. She has so many things hanging off of her because that's just how we do it around here, right? She's got things poking out. She's got some lace poking out the bottom. She's got all kinds of different fabrics and leaves and things poking out of the side. She's lovely. She knows it. She has a braided fabric. It is a cotton fabric, braided for her tie. So that just lifts right off there. You can pull that off. You don't even have to use it if you don't want, but I really do love this color. I think it's super bright, super fun for the spring journal that she is. And she is, like I said, heavily layered. She's got some cheesecloth in the very back, and then she is layered with some of this little strip of fabric. She's got a really pretty butterfly that is a really beautiful texture, if I do say so myself. I really like the way it feels. Some cardstock. This is a pocket, so it has a little tag that you can remove. And then she's got this little frame here with it looks like a little seal in a butterfly seal inside of the frame. We've got a metal key. We've got some layering. We've got lots of fabrics. We've got some leaves, some stamping. I mean, all the things. Some lace trim. And then her fabric, she is covered with a floral fabric that is continued on the back, and it is so soft and lovely. I really, really love this. It's very beautiful. Hopefully it shows up good on camera. And then she has a bright green stitching with a straight stitch on her spine, and hanging down from her spine is this lovely spine dangle tassel. It's very chunky. It has lots of different fibers and lots of different strings and feels and laces and some ribbons and yeah, all the things. There's some leaves in here. There's some eyelash trim. There's some cheesecloth. Just all the things. I really, really love this because I just love the fluffiness of it, and I love the way that all the different textures feel, so I like to touch on it. Okay, it is removable with a bulldog clip as well. You just clip it onto the side there. Let's put her to the side. All right, when you open her up, she does have some pockets on the inside cover. This really beautiful butterfly is a pocket in and of itself. It just has a little journaling card made like a book cover on the inside. And then there's lots of goodies in here. Some sticky notes that are butterflies that are really cute. I really love these sticky notes. Tons of journaling cards, some tickets, some themed coloring page, some bigger journaling cards in here. So it is a 1, 2, 3, and then the butterfly makes a 4-layer pocket. So that's super cute. So the first page, the first signature, has this double-layered, really torn-edge distress pocket. Also has this fabric. I really love this fabric trim. I don't know if I'm out of it, but I know I'm getting close because I've used it quite a bit, but this is really pretty. I actually got this from a shirt and chopped it up, and there you go. This has got some journaling cards inside. Clipped in here is a just a junk mail envelope that I actually made into a flip, so there's lots of writing space on the inside, and it has lots of sewing on it, and it has some journaling space on the back side as well. Lots of different just strange bits and pieces sewing all around, just everywhere, and I did leave all of the strings attached because I just really love how that looks. You can totally chop them off if you want. Some collaging here with this tuck spot, this big old journaling card, some stenciling. You can tell I love this sticky note because I've already used it 3 times in this, on 2 pages. Here's an encyclopedia page with this little pocket inside. Here's just some like ledger paper, stenciling, space for journaling. This is a little tuck spot as well. I really love these flowers. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some glitter in there. Here's a coloring page with some stitched on lace. This lace is so pretty. I really love this. And then it has stitching on it as well for lines for journaling on the other side. So you can use those lines for journaling on this side as well, or you could color it in, whatever you want. Here's a little journaling card safety pinned on here. These jars are so pretty. Really love them. Again, I just left all the stitching strings attached. Here is kind of an up and down tuck spot here. You can tuck it up, you can tuck it down, you can tuck it anywhere you want. Here is just an inked index card. Stick that right back in there. If I can get the embellishment to cooperate with me. Cooperate. I actually got an injury from this junk journal here. I burned myself while I was dyeing some coffee paper, and then I also cut myself with a box cutter. Like, really, you know, these things just happen. Some collaging here on that tuck spot. There's sewing on here as well. Super cute. On this brad is just some tags that you can write on, and then this coffee dye paper I left kind of alone so that you can write on it. It's extra crunchy. I really like that. This here flips down for some writing area, and this one flips up, and it is not a tuck spot. Yes, it's a tuck spot this way. Okay. This is fun. So this is a flower held on with a brad, and it's freaking cute. All the petals move around however you want. And it's under this piece of paper here, so it is a tuck spot as well. And it just has a journaling card with some rub-ons. I really am like in love with the rub-ons, some stamping, because the texture they create is absolutely amazing. It's very, very smooth, and it looks like it's just part of the cardstock paper. Like, it's so much fun to play with. Here's just an envelope made out of a pocket. It does not close. It is open all the way so that it can be a deeper pocket. Some coffee dyed paper with some stamping. There's just some journaling cards and some more of those sticky notes because you know I like them apparently, and a tag that you can write on the back of. Here's another rub-on. You see, like, holy schmoly, it is so freaking pretty, and it just feels amazing. Like, I love the way they feel. Ugh, I can't stand it. I love it. Okay. I actually got those rub-ons from the Dollar Tree, and I searched for, I got a couple to see how I would like them, and I searched at 4 different Dollar Trees to find them because that Dollar Tree was sold out, and so I searched at 3 more Dollar Trees to find it. So I could buy like so many more. This is a fun little tuck pocket here. It's just all these different strips of cardstock. That's really fun. Like, that's really fun to do, by the way. If you buy this journal, you should totally do that because it's fun. Here's just some inked, stenciled on dyed paper. It says Hope. I just stuck that in there, and then this is a pocket below as well. I think I hear my middle child calling my name, so he will probably be busting through. I don't remember how I had this. I guess I had it like that in here. Yeah. Find times for things that make you happy to be alive. I love that. Some coffee dyed paper with some stamping, some ribbon trim. There's a little tuck pocket. Listen to that. Oh, I love it. Love the crunch. Okay. A really pretty journaling card, and then here is another one of those envelopes. This one here has a big, huge, gorgeous window that I love. Like, it's so much fun to make these because, again, the crinkle and the thickness that it has when you make it, it's covered in a collage of cardstock, and then it's also covered in fabric, like ribbon, lace. Dear Lord help me. It's completely covered in the lace. And some really pretty floral trim here as well. Really, really like this envelope. I mean, it's just fun. It is fun. Some paper to write on, plenty of writing space under there. And oh, this goes on the other side of that. Here's a little booklet that is stitched all the way around with 2 pockets on the inside. Super cute. Really like that. A big old journaling card here. Space to write on the back. What a lovely, lovely day. What a lovely day. Here, let's just put it under here. I think that's where it was. Some more stitched lines for some writing space with the strings again. Here's just some journaling cards, and then this here is a notebook page that I'm going to be super sad because they're almost all gone, and I freaking love that notebook. I wish I would have bought like 20 of them, but hindsight is 20/20 because, you know, yeah, okay. Other side of that ledger paper, here's another envelope. It's got tabbed, collaged index card in there. Look how grungy it is. Lovely. Love it. Okay, here's the other side of that encyclopedia page. These florals are so pretty. Love that. There's just lots of tabs here, and if you pull it out, you can totally put anything you would like on this side, and then this side just has lots of journaling space with some little word prompts. Amazing, blessed, beautiful. And then this is a tuck here. This is an upward tuck, and then this is a pocket down here with a tag in there. Family is what makes this house a home. Here is a flip up. Has some sticking out writing space in a little envelope that is also a little pocket. You can stick some tags in there, and it's a tuck spot as well. And then it just has this frame, which doesn't even need that that paper clip at this point because I've made the journal flatter. And then this whole thing does come out, so you have that trim there, and then this is just a flip out with a little pocket. It says "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." Some writing space in there as well. And it's just this really beautiful bird and floral print, and I love it. And this is a tuck spot as well. Okay. Here's some trims here. This is just some folded writing space and a card there. It's some really pretty watercolor floral print. Here's some stitching. Here's some other stitches. Here's some trim. This flips up for more writing space there. And what is going on here? Okay. And this is a tuck with this big old butterfly. Really pretty stitching here. Some tags, journaling cards. Love this butterfly. Love it. Here's some border punching with some tags and some journaling cards in there. I love this paper too. Here's some trim. I'm out of this trim actually. I need to go buy some more because I'm obsessed with it. Here's a double belly band with a big old huge tag and some extra coffee dyed paper for some writing in there. There's this really pretty paper that I love again. I got this again from the Dollar Tree, and I should have grabbed like 50 of them, but you know, because they're not always there like that. Here is a fun flower made out of some book pages, and then this is actually a cardstock flower as well. Some framing with some stamping, timeless memories. Here's a tuck spot here with some more of those sticky notes. You guys, I use those sticky notes like crazy. I love them so much. Here's an envelope made out of a vintage book page. This book page is actually, you know, fairly fragile. So, careful how you use that, but it is really cute. I'm almost out of that book as well. I've like gutted that book and used it for all sorts of things. Here's a tuck for some coffee dyed paper. This really pretty glittery floral die cut. Some more of those rub-ons, some writing space. Here's a tuck spot. Here's a tuck spot. Here's a tuck spot. So it's a 3-layered tuck. And I just have all sorts of things stuck in the little tuck areas so you can kind of tell. And then here's some trim. And this leaf, I don't know if you can see that, it's just kind of hanging, swirling around the page. Some really beautiful daisies. I really love daisies, by the way. Some stenciling. This is a tuck spot. This is a little foiled frame. It says it's the little things. Yes, it is. Here's some more coffee dyed paper. Some more stenciling. Some trim, just some chopped up, like torn off trim. Some coffee dyed paper. This here is a napkin piece that I love, and I love how these are. I don't know what I'm trying to say, like I can't speak. And this is a flip up, and it has some coffee dyed paper, some cardstock with a pretty print. It has some some music note pages, and then it has more coffee dyed, and then it reveals this really pretty colorful stamped image on the bottom. Love that. This is a sewn embellishment tuck spot here. She's got some journaling cards in there. And then this is a pocket with a tag. And then it flips up, and it's an envelope that has been sewn around the edges. Okay. I really like this stitch too, by the way. Here is just a butterfly die cut, some journaling cards inside of this tuck pocket. I really, really love this because I just love those glass jars. I think they're beautiful. And this is the center of the first signature. I don't remember if I said that she has 3 signatures, but I'm sure you could tell that from the spine. This is a flip. It has like a little fabric hinge on it. So this is an envelope here with a nice stenciled image painted on, so it has this really nice, it's like chalk paint, so it has this really nice texture to it, and then it just has a journaling card and some little scraps in the window, and then it opens up for some more writing space, and this is a pocket as well, and then it just has some little collaging there, and I have to sneeze so badly. I think I'm done. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again, but, you know. Here's a little tuck spot with some border punching. It says Blooming Marvelous. I love that. And these little die cuts are just on here with some stenciling, more border punching, and then this has some more writing paper. When I did the inking, I just left this paper on so it would take up some of that ink. It's so cute. And then a journaling card, the bunny, and the bird. So cute. I really love that. Go back in there. Okay. Then we have some more coffee dyed paper with some music. Some collaging here, just some writing space. This is lines, so you can write, just continue to write down the page. Some really pretty flower trim, some more writing space, some of those petals, those floral petals that I love. I really love these. I use these a lot on the edges. Some collaging that has writing space in the middle with some stenciling and some trim. More sewing. I love the stitching that came out on this side of the paper. I just love it. This is a tuck spot with a cutout, some more of that sewing peeking through, and then this pulls out for some writing space, and you can write on this part as well. Then it is just a tuck spot for that tag. Some more coffee dyed paper and a tuck spot here, and then this is just some sewn coffee dyed paper and some scraps that are all sewn together. So you could totally put a picture here and then right on the back. That would be really cute. Let's put it this way. Yeah. Okay. More writing space. A little tuck spot here. This paper. Oh, what is happening? Okay. This paper is painted. I love that texture. It's just fun, and it would be really fun to write on it. And then it has over it, this is a pocket. This is all sewn together. Then it's just really rough sewing. Like I put stitches and then I stitched it again in some places and I left the strings. Like I wanted it to be like really just kind of grungy looking. So a torn tag with some, I don't even know what this kind of string is really called. And then some coffee dyed paper, and this is a pocket as well, some encyclopedia page. This is a pocket as well, some more coffee dyed paper, and this is a pocket as well. It just has a tag in there. So there we go. That just flips over there like that. Here's the other side of that layered flower. Just some little fabric scraps and some more framing. Oops, this isn't supposed to be there. So where is it not? Okay, it's not supposed to be here. There we go. I was like, where is it attached? It is supposed to be there. Where is it supposed to be? Okay, there's the other side of that really pretty paper. Some framed stenciling. Another piece of that butterfly that is gorgeous. Here's a little doily. Oh, look. This was somewhere, just stuck in here somehow. Don't really know how that happened. Here's just some writing paper. This is a pocket. Here's some, it's like kind of collage paint, mixed media painted over just to give you some more space to write. It makes it into this big old huge pocket here. Here's a layered pocket here with some really pretty things inside. I want to leave that peeking out. And then it just has some coffee dyed paper as a strip so you can write on the top there. Here is the last signature. It's the beginning of the last signature, and it has some other sticky notes, not those sticky notes, a different kind. It just has this little booklet that you can take out to write on. I really love those butterflies down there. They're so pretty and natural looking. I like them a lot. You could totally write on this pocket as well. Just some flowers and some space to write, a tuck spot, and a pocket here. Here's a little pocket with a really pretty journaling card. I love this journaling card. Look at it. So pretty. Some stitching on the outside to frame that. Some stamping, and then this is an envelope as well. Our summer story is a little tuck spot with some coffee dyed paper to write on. Some butterfly trim. Here's some more of that fabric that I love. Here's just a fabric tuck, so it's all these different kinds of fabrics laid on there. I just love all of the textures that they give, and they are just stitched down the middle, so they're nice and secure. And there's just lots of layers, and they're fun to play with. And then they're also a tuck spot, so you can stick some things in there. Here is a pocket with some tabs and journaling, and then this is a pocket as well. Some really cute, like, greenery down here. I really love this lace trim. It's super pretty. Another encyclopedia page with some really vivid florals. I really like how bright these are. Coffee dyed paper with some more stenciling, some more ribbon trim, some framed stenciling here. I love how this freaking die came out. It just blurred and took all the ink out of these lines here and just made really, really pretty paper. This is coffee dyed paper as well. It has some lines for journaling, and there's some stitch lines for journaling as well. See, like, I just made all the lines uneven. I made them kind of crazy. I left the strings. Like, I just really love that look. It's just super grungy to me. Like, see, like, all of this, look at all these strings hanging out. I love it. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know, there's just something about it. I inked these up really nicely. This is a little tuck spot here. The other side is that way as well, so it just gives you some lines to work with. This is a like negative of a, I don't even know what it was originally. I'm trying to remember. I think it was that doily that I cut out, and then you can just stick something in there. You could stick a picture, or you could write in here. It's really pretty coffee dyed paper. I like how it looks like a sheet of paper on the outside. A little cardstock floral. There's the other piece of that paper that turned out so pretty. This has some cotton trim underneath with that leaf on top. Here's a little tuck here, just some layered scraps. Listen to that. Ah, I love it. Encyclopedia page. Here's a pocket and a tuck spot, some stamping. This here, this little tab pulls down for some writing space down there, and there's a pocket, and then it's up for some writing space as well. So it's just a book page that I painted over to give you writing space. There's a little tuck spot too, so you can stick some tags in there, and you can stick a picture up under here. I left both sides open to slide a picture under there if you want. This here is an envelope. It's really pretty on the inside as well. And then this here flips up for some different papers. It's fun with that shiny plastic over the top, and it's just stitched at the top. It's fun with different, that just makes such a different texture, and I love that. So, you know, I'm all about textures. I just love feels. Like, I love the way different things feel. The fabrics and the papers and the different kinds of papers and the painted over papers and the sprayed papers. Like, it just creates so much different texture and feels to the journal, that that's really important to me when you're feeling this journal, that you feel all the different kinds of, I don't know, stuff. That's stuff, the junk journal, you know, you stuff it full of things. Here is a fabric book with all kinds of different stitching. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I cannot deal. I love it. All this crazy stitching, like I just did all kind of crazy stuff to stitch this on this paper, just because I loved the way it looked. It just looks like, okay, so I was like totally almost done with just a few pages left when I realized that the screen was black and the camera was not filming anymore, because this camera does not tell me when the storage is full. It does not beep or make any indication. It just goes away. So I was on this little booklet. I don't know if I showed you all of it, but it's just lots of crazy stitching that I just went crazy and just started stitching all over the place. Sewed it together right down the middle for a booklet, and has lots of coffee dyed paper. I just love the squishy feel, and it's so soft on the outside. Like this, I think this was the last of this fabric. I could be wrong, but it's so freaking soft. Such a soft cotton. Here's some rub-on leaves with this pocket. It has a label on there so you can write on it, and then it has this big old huge tag with some journaling cards, lots of stitching, just some collaging. Another tuck spot with some stenciling, some really pretty foiled music paper, and that is just sewn all around. Goes back in, slip it back in. Go on, go on, go on. You can do it. You can do it. Really pretty trim hanging off the top. I love that. Here's a fabric pocket with a journaling card inside, sewn all around. This here has some stenciling and lots of lace trims around it, and then it folds up and folds down for some writing space. And then it has a little tuck area here. This has tucks everywhere. So we've got some stenciling, we've got some stamping, we've got lots of different tucks, and then a little tag. This is also a tiny little bitty pocket right here. Some book page, there's some sewing, some more sewing here, here's a tag that you can write on the back of. I really love this tag. It has that really pretty rub-on on it, and it has like this torn paper, and I just love the print and how vibrant it is with that inking around it. I also really love this fabric. I'm running out of it. Here's some more stitching all around the border, just some collaging, and you can write on the back of that as well. Whoops. Some journaling cards in this pocket with this tab that says together. I really love that bumblebee down there. Some sewn on ribbon trim. Here's just a side tuck pocket with some rub-ons on it and some really pretty leaves. Here's a coloring page and a little tiny pocket. Here's an envelope with some journaling cards inside, some pretty trim, and it is kind of a tuck, like it just kind of tucks in here like this. You can tuck big things inside, and it has this gigantic tag with tons and tons of sewing and some writing space on the back. It has some stamping on the back as well. Here's another one of those flowers that I love. Some border stamping, some cheesecloth, and some fabric sewn in a circle, and it just has this like squiggly stitching on it. Another really pretty vibrant encyclopedia page. I really like this one a lot. And it has another one of those vintage book pages envelopes that I've sewn all around. Some more coffee dyed paper. This really pretty cardstock sheet that is just, it has some writing paper in there, and it is made into a pocket. Another encyclopedia page. There's the other side of that one. Here is a little booklet, and this is a pocket in the middle, and then you flip the page for some more writing space. It's super cute. I really love this. I just love the paper. I love these mushrooms. I really love this corrugated cardboard as well. And then a big old tag. This is a paper ruffle that is just sewn here. And then this is a big old huge tag with some metallic like copper foiled paper behind it with a big old tag. It has a sewn on like layered fabric, and then it's just a huge pocket, so it has some tickets in it that are sewn on together. I really love this stitch. It's really pretty. Sticks way in that big old pocket there, and then it just clips right back on. Whoops, not like that, like that. Yes. Okay. There's a little bird pocket on the top, and then it flips up for some writing space. And then this is a tuck spot as well. I really love this bird. I forgot I had that stencil, and I was like, oh my gosh, it just stencils so pretty to me. I just love his little face. So cute. Here is a tuck spot here with some dotted grid lines. And is this a tuck spot? No, this is just all collaged and layered on, and then you can tuck things behind there. Another encyclopedia page. Here's a side pocket. Here is a pocket, a top loading pocket. I can't speak. Here's some more coffee dyed paper. Really grungy. See if I can hold this up so it don't get caught. Oh, that's so pretty. Really pretty encyclopedia paper there. Here's just a frame. That's some torn bits of paper made into a frame. Some more lace. There's a doily with some script peeking out from underneath. Little tuck spot from that envelope. There's the other side of that paper. I thought this paper was totally writable, so I just faintly did some stenciling on each corner, and then it just has this really pretty image on it, and it's also a top-loading pocket as well. This is a stitched on tuck spot, and I do believe this goes in there. I could be wrong. It could have totally went in here. I think it did, actually. And then this is a tuck spot on this little tag. It has some writing space on the back. I think it went in here. I can't remember which space. Yeah. And then this is the back cover, and the back cover has a tuck spot, has lots of like inking. And this is a tuck spot here, so this can just, things can slide in there just like that. And there's the back of the journal. So there she is, ladies and gentlemen, and she is lovely, and she will be listed in my Etsy shop when this video is released, which hopefully will be tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to get it edited and put together and exporting at least, and then tomorrow I can upload it in the morning. But this baby is beautiful, and she's chunky, and she's ready to go. I will have all the measurements in the Etsy listing. If there's any questions or anything you're curious about, please do not hesitate to leave a comment down below, and I will answer anything I can. And yeah, that's it. So if you are interested, definitely check my Etsy shop. I will link that in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.